Greetings, my fellow zookeepers. Not long ago, patch 1.03, as you can see on the screen, has dropped. Now, there's some interesting bits in here. There's some good things setting up for the future. And there is one bug fix in here that is so good. We'll get to it near the end. But it's so good. So, let's go through this right here. Hello, Zookeepers. Update 1.03 is now available for Planet Zoo and contains over 400 fixes and updates. We've condensed all those fixes down into these bite-sized bundle of information to make those things easier for you. You'll find a number of fixes for crashes, water treatment balancing, and a load of new options for Sandbox Mode, so you can focus more on the animals' happiness. Here are the update notes. Planet Zoo 1.03 update notes. This update contains over 400 fixes, as they said previously. Stability. Now, a lot of people have been having issues with game crashes, so on and so forth. I've got to be honest, apart from one save file getting completely wiped for some reason, there's no record of it anywhere. I haven't had too many issues with regards to it crashing. I think I've had the front end, the main loading screen, crash once. That was near the beginning of the game. I don't think I've had anything since. I'm probably setting myself up for a fall, so that's me touching wood in the background. But yeah, I haven't had too many issues. Now, let's go on to the big stuff that they've added. That is, to Sandbox. Added a series of new options to customize your play. We'll go through them all, then we'll have a quick little chat about them. So, power usage, water treatment, fence degradation, predation of fear. Why my words aren't coming out properly, but there you go. You get old, and I don't know, the brain just deteriorates. Death by old age, oh my god! No! That was far too comically linked. Apologies for that. Staff happiness, staff energy, animal welfare, maximize guest happiness, freeze guest needs, degradation. See, I can say it, it's just old age creeping in. So, we've then got guest limit settings now added to Sandbox and Challenge Mode 2. Unlocked assets in scenarios when they are loaded in Sandbox and Challenge Mode. Fixed an issue with assets grouped with guest entrances not being able to be deleted. So, this is all good. New features, new things to change the way the game plays is all good by me. More than happy with that. Yes, I've said before that I don't think this is a true simulator. Certainly not in terms of difficulty, let's put it that way. I would very much love these options, whereas we have very much heavily weighted, obviously on one side, is that you can make all these things go away. I would very much like it to be that I can make this far more strenuous. Power usage, make it that too many items attached to a given power supply, it's going to make them blow up. Say solar is probably the weakest, but obviously it's free. The big old transformer can take loads, but it's expensive, and guests really don't like it. Water treatment, the same. You can't have too many loadings on water treatment, or make the area it covers really small. Fence degradation, the same. Increase the fence degradation. The fear, no, I don't know whether you'd probably leave that the same. Death by old age, you'd obviously have that. That would be fine. Staff happiness, yeah, I would have it that your staff can be grumpier more often, can have issues more often. I have no issue with that at all. At the moment, staff happiness isn't really an issue. You train them, they get a promotion, they get some more money, they don't ever get grumpy, they've never left. Never had one leave yet. So that'd be nice to be able to flick a switch, and in fact now they want to contract negotiate. They're not happy with certain things, they want more money here and there. And you'd have to go in and actually see, why is this person unhappy? I want more money. Well, okay, I need to look at that. So you actually need to start balancing staff wages. Staff energy, again, haven't got a problem with increasing that. So staff get tired faster, which is why you need to invest in things like energy regen for staff buildings and things like that. Animal welfare needs, again, ramp this up a little bit. Make them get bored of things quicker, so you need to keep rotating items in their enclosure, their habitat. Also, put into the animal side of it is why not have fertility is much lower. So it's harder to breed these animals. It really takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort for them to breed. At that end, maximize guest happiness, and again, guests are pickier. They really do not like it if there's a generator there. They really don't like these, various little things. If they go too far without a toilet, they get really grumpy. They need drinks all the time. They really hate litter. Stuff like that really make them picky. And freeze guest needs, obviously, well, that's for Sandbox, and it would tie into guest needs. But yeah, I would like to see the other end of this. I have no problem with having the options to make things far easier, but have the flip side as well. I spoke about this before. You look at Anno, when you play that game, it's got normal, I think it's cool. I think you're easy, normal, and heroic, or something like that, hard. Why not have something like that? Why not literally have it that, okay, if you want a nice, easy experience, you can switch all these options on. Switch all of these on, and you haven't got anything to worry about. You just got the animal happiness to worry about, you know, making sure your zoo's pretty and everything else. That's fine. But also then have the flip side so that people, and fine, franchise is what it is. We can't touch franchise now, it's done. But add these into Sandbox and challenge mode. Actually make challenge mode something that could be truly challenging. I just think that'd be more fun. It's personal preference, I completely get that. But yeah, this is a step in the right direction, adding the ability to change things. But you need to have both sides of it. Facilities! Balanced water treatment facilities. They should now clean dirty water more efficiently, faster, I would imagine. Also, probably, at the moment, you need to be fully... I haven't tested this yet. You need to be fully within the... the water has to be fully within the boundary. Which was not how we saw it in the beta footage that they showed us when they talked about water treatments. I don't know whether they've changed it back to how it was. Who knows? Inspector. Fix the bug. The inspector incorrectly reporting dehydrated and starving animals. I had the dehydrating one a lot. That happened to me a lot in my couple of my playthroughs, actually. I've had animals being reported dehydrated, so that's good. Fixed animals being able to dehydrate while swimming. Fixed the bug where cancelling an animal move from the vet surgery. Yep, all good. Fixed the bug whereby small animals navigating over scenery could end up inside it. All good. Fix an issue where animal could become stuck in vet surgery and the player cancels move whilst they are receiving treatment. All good. Balanced exhibit animal defecation rates. Okay. Various animation fixes and polish. That's all good. We love that. Fix an issue where entering and exiting and sell whilst in orbit. If you don't know, that is, basically it's a camera mode you can go to in-game. I think Alt F2 is the NVIDIA answer. So you can take pretty pictures and do all sorts of effects on them. It's very cool. So, obviously they fixed an issue with that. I haven't had an issue using it so far, but it's good to know that they're already on it. Feeders. Suspended high grazer occupancy increased from 1 to 4 animals. It's all good. Star. Fix a bug with small barrel feeder. Could cause the keeper to flip upside down when refilling it. That's not great. Added stuff. Oh, I've never seen that, but my god, I bet you there's some crazy pictures of that. Added stuff for staff that can't reach their work zone. That's good. Fixed further staff animation issues. All good. Fixed vendor becoming stuck and doing deletion of a shop. All good. Fixes are all good. I've got no problem with that. No problem with that at all. The more the merrier. Need all these fixes. Fix body testers and some guests in queues not filling escaped animals. Fix a bug causing guests to sometimes pop into the air whilst walking. That ain't great. Scenarios. Update the layout of scenario 4, adding staff building, staff and layout and path layout. Apologies. Lowered objective requirements. No! Don't make things easier. Oh. Update works in scenario 4 and reduced gold objective requirements. Further balancing of scenario 7. There has to be some challenge in the game. I know people don't like that mindset, but it is true. This is meant to be a game for everybody. I have no problem with Sandbox. I have no problem with having easy mode abilities. But the only way you progress and get better at something is if, as you get better as a player, the challenge can be ramped up and you can experience harder difficulty. Then you get better. Then you go for a little bit harder and you get better. There needs to be an option for everybody. It's meant to be a game for everyone. For everyone to play. No matter what. I have no problem if you want a Lego build. I have no problem if you want to be super creative and have all those options switched on where basically the zoo runs itself and you can go in and do all your stuff. I have no problem with that. But also cater for the other side. Everybody. This is, as I say, it's a game where everybody can be quite comfortably catered for. And I think that's an amazing thing. They just need to do it. Whew. UI. I'm not going to go through all of the UI issues. It's all good that they're being fixed. That's fantastic. But I spoke earlier about one bug fix being just so good. So good. And this is it. Fixed further instance that could cause pressing X to stop toggling between rotation and movement modes. Thank you. That's so annoying. So, like, that is probably one of the biggest things for me. That's fantastic. Absolutely. Thank you. And I sincerely mean that. Oh, thank you so much. Franchise mode. Added a fanfare community challenge rewards. Great. That's all good. Editing. Improved performance when moving a train via multi-select button. Bins and donation boxes should now be easy to place on undulating train. That is good. I like that. Avatars. Fix edition. Good God. People missing their torso. That sounds good. Fix missing torso when using avatar costume on slim female avatars. Okay. That's obviously why I haven't had that issue, because mine is a very fat man. He is a very tubby man, and so he has not had an issue with his torso disappearing. Maybe he would like some of it to disappear. Audio, various bug fixes and polish, including added new ambient music tracks. Very good. Very, very good, because I was only thinking the other day that I much prefer the ambient music from Coaster. By far. I mean, I love the Planet Zoo music, don't get me wrong. But just when you are playing the game and you're doing what you're doing, whatever it may be, just doing what you're doing, and you're chilling and you're in the flow of the game and you're enjoying it. With Coaster, I would completely drift away just with the music going, and I was in my zone. With Planet Zoo, I will find that I actually will alt-tab out and I will put music on. I'll just put some nice chill music on in the background. So it's good that they're adding more tracks. That is good news. Tweaked the reaction behavior for pooping. Added a submix for headphones and stereo. All good. More crowd variations and individual reactions. All good. UI mix pass. Additional audio. Good. Fixed the issue with ambient speakers off obstructing and muffling the sound. That's cool. More variations on animal sounds. All good. Localization. All good. Thank you for your continued support and for sharing all your amazing screenshots and animal habitats. That, ladies and gentlemen, is update 103. Some good stuff, and I think it's a step in the right direction. The changes, the fact that they've added this section here for Sandbox, I think is good. It means that they can tweak, they can change, they can add options. And as I say, I would love it if you could make these go the other way, but we'll see. Time will tell. If you're wondering how to get there, by the way, just go into settings and go to game tab, and you'll find all of these are now under there. There's also an option where you can change the scale, so the amount of people you want visiting your zoo. So if you're suddenly finding your zoo is crashing, yeah, and you really haven't changed that much, it's just you've got tons of guests now, you can bring that back down so that it's not too crazy, and your computer can quite easily run it. As I say, just once you're in there, once you're in your zoo, just hit escape, go to settings, go to game, and all the options are there to change. That is me done, ladies and gentlemen. I'm off to play some 1.03. Have a good one, everybody. I'll talk to you later.